Hello everyone and welcome to another Stat385 video. This is the welcome video for week 5 and we will be covering logic and control flow in R. One of the more familiar topics is probably like a for loop, stuff that we'll cover in this class, but we'll also cover how R thinks about iteration. For loop, something that kind of iterates through, repeats a task, and at each iterate of the task performs something and then goes on to the next iteration. R thinks in terms of vectorization. This is a computer language for statisticians by statisticians. The concept of a vector is very fundamental to statistics, and R has built a framework for performing tasks within that sort of paradigm, if you like. Okay, so by the end of the week, these are the things that we are going to cover. We will cover for loops, traditional loops that maybe you've seen before, but we will emphasize apply functions, where often you can perform the same task with a more concise logic, and in some cases can be quite fast. There's lots of videos, not all of them are very long. We have a lab that I'm excited about that goes over these apply functions. Right, we got the reading, and let's see here. So new lab, new quiz, due for full credit on Thursday, October 3rd. And then one slight thing here, our exam is going to be on Thursday, October 10th. We won't have course content on the exam week. So then everything from, how there's decreasing partial credit for these labs and quizzes, that'll resume the week after and the following week and stuff like that. So there's a lot of time to complete them. But I think a good milestone would be to complete lab and quiz 4 before the exam, because they will be covered on the exam. And right, that's a good segue. We should look at, if you haven't looked at it before, there's still plenty of time, but here's our exam policy documents. There's a lot of material here. In particular, our exam meets Thursday, October 10th at 7 to 9 p.m. Champaign time. This will be a virtual exam administered via Prairie Test. Here's Prairie Test, which is just through Prairie Learn. And then how to get set up with this virtual exam. There's resources here for that. And right, be sure to use Zoom link provided via Prairie Test. Okay, so be sure to sign in to Zoom via single sign-on using your Illinois Net ID and password. This is very key. If you are unfamiliar with this, please read the mobile section of this documentation. So this will have the gory step-by-step details on how to actually sign into your exam with a secondary device. And, this is the one thing with a virtual class is we have virtual exams. It's not, Prairie Learn, I think, is very nice as far as like how grading works. The trade-off is that we have to have a more complicated exam structure. But in my experience teaching this class and other people's experience, this isn't something that is problematic. So it's just read the instructions, follow through on the instructions, and you'll be fine. People are fine. They've been fine before. I understand that it can be stressful to think through it, but you will be fine. So just read this document, become familiar with it again. If you have to make up exam, if you have to take a conflict exam, please email me as soon as you can. All right, so week 5, logic and control flow. Concepts that if you've taken other programming classes, you'll have seen before and then there'll be a new twist with iteration where we cover, how R thinks about these tasks. All right, this is exciting stuff. We will be, of course, building off of atomic and generic vectors and stuff that we've covered before, and now we'll be sort of, applying functions to the objects that we create. Great, so exciting stuff. All right, I will see you in the videos, see you in office hours, see you on Ed. All right, let's have a good week. Take care. Bye.